Okay, we are learning to find slope from equations. So equations can be written in any particular form. We just have to figure out what form they're in and then figure out what is the slope from that. The first and easiest way is by looking at slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. This is the easiest form because m is right in front of x. That is our slope. B is our y-intercept. The next form is this point-slope form. So all of these forms are in our formula chart. So see how it says linear equations, standard form, slope-intercept, point-slope, and our slope of a line. So all these formulas are available to you on your EOC. For the point slope, the reason it's called point slope is because x1 and y1 come from a point, and slope is m. The reason why this is called slope-intercept form is because m is your slope, b is your y-intercept. So on this one, your m is right in front of the parentheses that contains x minus x1. So if it's in this form, m is your slope. Standard form. We talked about this one in the foldable from last week. We have slope is found by doing negative a over b or by solving for y and putting in the mx plus b form. You can do it either method. So we can find slope by doing negative a over b. If you can remember that method, that really is the easier method rather than solve for y. So we're going to look at our examples. So the first one is the slope. So find the slope from the equation. So what is the slope? Negative 2. So m equals negative 2. So circle it and write it down as m equals. So this was in slope-intercept form. The next form is point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. What is our slope on this one? 4. Circle it and write m equals 4. Let's look at the next one. 2x plus y equals 5. So let's write A, B, and C. So see how this is ax, by equals c? When it's in this standard form, we can write it as negative a over b. Negative 2 over 1, which what is that going to equal? Okay. I do want to show you the other method, though, because sometimes we forget negative a over b. So the other method would be to solve for y. So we want to do minus 2x on both sides, and we get y equals negative 2x plus 5. What is our slope? It's negative 2. Okay, so let's go over these and see how you did. So the first one is in that slope-intercept form. So it is 2/3. The next one is in the point-slope form. So it's easy to find. It's just in front of that parentheses x plus x1. So m equals negative 3. Next one, this is A, this is B, this is C. So it's negative A over B, so negative 4 over negative 8, which we would need to reduce that. to 1/2. Something you have to be aware of is sometimes you're going to be asked for the slope on your end of course, and your answer is not going to be a multiple choice. It's going to be a griddable. So if it asks for a griddable like this, we would convert it to a decimal. So 0.5. Just don't let that trip you up. It tripped some people up last year. Next one, it's also in that standard form. A, B, C. So yeah, that's a fraction, and we're going to put it on the top of a fraction, which we can do that. Over B, so 1/2. Oh, I forgot the negative. So negative 1/2 over 2. Your calculator will do that too. So alpha y equals. So go ahead and do that with me. Clear out. Get your calculator. And I just want to make sure that you know how to put this in to simplify it. So we do the fraction. Then you can do another fraction on top, hit alpha y equals again. Negative 1 over 2 over 2. When we reduce, we get negative 1/4. But if we wanted this as a decimal, we know how to do that. That's just 0.25, negative 0.25. But you can go to math, and instead of wanting it as a fraction, we want it as a decimal. So go to number 2, push enter, enter, negative 0.25. I think so. Okay, and the last one. So it's negative a over b. Negative, negative. So we're just changing the sign. So it's 5 over negative 10. What does that reduce to?
Negative 1/2.
Negative 1/2, which is what as a decimal?
Oh yeah, 0.5.
0.5, yeah, negative 0.5. Okay, we're going to put this in our journal, and I want to do 2 more examples with y'all.
On the back of it?
No, so on our paper real quick. So I can end up, I'm going to end up gluing this right here, and I just have a little bit of space. So kind of position it where you're going to glue it. And I just want to do 2 more examples down here. Or we can put it up top, really. It doesn't matter. So I want to do, let's say it's y equals 12. If it's y equals 12, we don't have a slope on this. It doesn't even have an x value. But what form is it written in? That's slope intercept? Yeah. So y equals mx plus b. So if we had as y equals mx plus b, what is 12 going to be?
12.
Is it the m or the b? No, because it's mx plus b. It would be the b. So it'd be plus 12. So what would be in front of it that's not going to change it? 0x. mx. Right?
Oh, because that m is a 0.
Mm-hmm. So then our slope would be 0. And this is, remember Hoy and Bucks? This is Hoy. Horizontal line because it has a 0 slope, and it's written as y equals a number. Okay, the second one that we're going to do is 6y minus 3x equals 4.
ABC.
That's in the ABC form, the standard form. But what's wrong with it, though?
The A and B are switched.
Yeah, we need to switch it. So it should be negative 3x plus 6y equals 4. You need to put in that ax plus by equals c form. And so then what is your a?
3.
So we do negative a over b. So we change the sign. So 3 over 6,
Equals 1/2.
which would just be half. Yep.
Would that not be negative? No.
No, because you already have a negative, and it's supposed to be negative a. So that negative a
Okay.
means switch the
Switch
side.
it.
Yep. All right, so those are your notes for today. Your assignment is a Google form. Make sure you work out the problems on a sheet of paper and turn that in. It's slope task cards.